listen.
Yo, what's going on? I almost ate the mic. That was horrible. What's going on, everybody? I am Caesar.
I am Zen.
And we are Listen 3000. Yeah, hopefully I don't keep doing that. That was horrible. But yeah, y'all, we are back. It is episode 28, right?
Yes, sir.
Correct, 28. We're getting there. Almost 50. Almost there. But yeah, before we get started, always have to shout out and thank the Sound Gallery Studios for hosting us in this lovely space. It is an event space as well as a studio, so come on and book some things if you need. And also, this is a podcast presented to you by Agents of Fandom. You mean? So always shout out Agents of Fandom, shout out Fandom Academy, shout out all the other podcasts that are on their platform is probably the word, right? Yes, yeah. And but yeah, always shout out and love to you guys. And yeah, I guess we're just going, right?
Yes.
First episode of just me and you in a little bit.
Yes, yeah.
Look at this.
Bring it back to the essence.
What's up, man? How you doing?
The essence of Listen 3000. We had to bring it back. You know what I mean?
You're doing stuff with your hands. Yes. Whatever it was, it made sense.
I'm chilling. I'm here. We here to talk Marvel stuff today. I'm excited.
Yeah, right? It's like strictly almost just Marvel today. Besides, you want to go Mando first, right?
Yeah. Now I'm also
still
excited.
Disney,
we back with the
Star Wars gang.
Yeah, man. So yeah, Mandalorian season 3 has started. Episode 1 is out. He hasn't seen episode 1, so I'm not gonna get too deep into the things, But I thought this was a great episode.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a great way to start the season. They hit on a few points, set the tone for what we about to see this time around with Mando and Grogu. Mm-hmm. And yeah, man, we definitely getting into some Mandalorian lore, dipping into the Mandalore the planet. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's
even from the trailer before the
for sure. It's definitely dope. It also makes me realize how I don't want to throw no shots at Boba Fett, but this is the superior show. You can tell by the budget difference.
He said no shot and then immediately said this is the superior show. Just so y'all know what he said.
I'm watching Mandalorian. I'm like, this feels expensive. Okay, yeah. Shiny suits and metal. It's like, yeah, bro. Like, we here again. You know what I mean? I'm glad to be back. You know what I mean? So
he said shiny suits.
Yeah. But,
Did they not have shiny Boba Fett suits?
It wasn't shiny like Mandalorian.
Like you can see a reflection through the TV.
You can see your face in the Mandalorian helmet. You know what I mean?
I got you. Okay. That is pretty crazy.
That's that Pedro getting to it.
That's
you see what he's doing?
That's like the Fat Albert movie. You winning the TV.
He babysitting Grogu and Ellie. You feel me? That's cross-platform.
Yo, somebody said the funniest. That's hilarious. Somebody said the other day, since there was a rumor that Marvel wants him in MCU so bad, they were like, guys, just give him a kid. He's here.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, stop. Okay. Stop it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love Pedro in there. But,
man.
But yeah, man, while you're there, that lets us shout out one of the Agents pods.
Yes. So TJ and Garrett, they dropped a new episode as well as Fandom Academy.
The Agents pod.
Yeah,
I didn't know which one.
Pod. Yeah.
Gang. Shout out to TJ and Garrett.
Yeah, but they did a full breakdown of the episode. So if you want that, if you want to get into it,
everyone go check it
that's
out.
What I'm saying. If you want to get into it, definitely listen. Go to agentsfandom.com, or you can go on YouTube, or you can go on any of your podcast platform networks and check out the Agents of Fandom Level 7 podcast with TJ and Garrett. And yeah. Shout out to everybody. Shout out the whole gang.
That was a nice little review.
That was swell. How we do? Yeah.
Oh, okay. You do this next one.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm lying. Sorry. I'm skipping stuff.
Oh.
I went to the second one.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. All Marvel. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can still start because I don't want to mess up my man's name. He's a great actor.
So recently, some news that got announced that our guy, Steven, I don't want to mispronounce it, but Yeun.
If we do, sorry.
If we do, I'm sorry, bro.
Yeun.
But yeah, Steven Yeun from The Walking Dead, from Nope, from Invincible, a whole bunch of other things, man. Super great actor, super talented guy.
And to me, still on the up and coming, right? And not just to me.
I feel like he's on his way. He's on his way. Yeah.
We've talked about this before, but getting not too off topic, but Marvel, they know how to get you at the right time.
Yeah.
Right before you boop, you're out of here, right?
Because they low key like the boost up. So like if they see you moving, all right, we got you.
Mm-hmm. Here you go.
And then it's just all right, say look.
Bro, think about it. In 2 years, they got some of the most talked about actors alive right now. Florence Pugh, Johnathan Majors, and I'm not saying he's just talked up. Steven has talked about as them, but I see his name more than I see him in things.
Yeah,
that's not even a beef. That's how much he's spoken.
He has a new
right
show
now.
coming out. It's a crazy cast. I think it's like a Netflix show. I think it's called Beef.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look this up.
I seen the trailer for. I'm like, yo, this joint look kind of crazy.
The trailer's out.
Yeah.
Sick. It's like comedy or series. What is it? It's not Aquafina. I didn't know what.
I don't know. Don't quote me on the rest of the people. I know he's in it. for sure. But yeah.
But regardless, you gotta look it up because I'm a fan of him.
Let me look it up real quick. I don't want to lie.
Cool. No,
I feel like I'm putting out misinformation in the
you
world.
good?
So
I'll keep talking. That's why we got the top. Yep, the laptop. But I'm gonna keep going while you do that. Yeah. It has not been confirmed who he will play. We're gonna talk about that because we know he's going to play. But it's not been technically confirmed who's going to play. But they did say that whoever he is playing will be integral moving forward for the MCU, which is interesting. Now, with those rumors, and since things weren't confirmed, but most people said that it was only two characters he could possibly play, and some people were theorizing it was Medus. Is that how you say his name?
Amadeus.
I'm sorry.
Amadeus.
I know Cho. Yeah, I know the character. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, and he's not. Someone said he would be playing the older version of him. I know people were speculating because just not knowing who he was going to be.
Yeah. But the thing is with that, not to cut you off.
Go ahead.
But with that, we kind of already have Amadeus Cho's mom in the MCU right now.
Do you think they're going to go back to that though? Maybe they might not.
I feel like they should.
The MCU is key to doing that. Right?
I think that also would be because if you remember what her character was.
Do you think they're going to bring Cho in? Is my thing.
I think they should.
Okay.
Especially Mark Ruffalo's getting older, you want to pass the Hulk mantle down to somebody.
Oh, maybe he's one of the ones in World War Hulk.
Maybe
whenever that comes. Because maybe I see what you're saying now. Yeah,
because
I think we have a son.
If you remember who his mom was, she was in Age of
Ultron. Yeah,
and she was helping create Ultron, but mind control and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh, side note, Beef, the show. Yeah, I was wrong with the cast. It is Steven Yeun leading.
Oh, Ali Wong.
Ali Wong is in it. David Cho. It's an A24 show, and it's going to be on Netflix.
Ashley Park, I like this cast.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's coming out April 6th. So yeah.
Oh wow, not too far. Yeah. Definitely, but definitely gonna check that out. But yeah, not too much to talk about with the Thunderbolts thing, but I'm just excited that he's in MCU. That's cool to see. I love always seeing actors that we're actor fans over here, Hollywood people. I love just great acting. Keep getting added into this thing that we already love, what I mean? This world that I didn't care who the actor was in the first place, but now y'all get my people, it keeps getting cool every year. So that's awesome. Just the fact that everyone is saying he is most likely, let's be real, he's Sentry, right? So
maybe.
Who the hell else? Is
people have been speculating. We don't know.
You really think it's
I really don't
a
know,
chance
bro.
of anyone else, bro? They said integral to the MCU. This is the only person who's a recent cast member. Also, the only cast member who we don't know who they're playing, besides the black woman from Bear. And it's rumored. I said immediately to you when you sent me that info, I was like, she's Songbird. Ain't no other way. But basing it on Thunderbolts, the stories that the comics characters in their roster, there's no other people that I'm just saying that for her. True. So for him, it's just like, who else in that roster are we even thinking integral to the MCU and a character in this movie that already has a bunch of people and everyone else is named? There's not that many other people that you would think of Thunderbolts. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Unless you got something for me, please.
I don't have nobody to replace that one, but
nothing?
I'm still I'm holding out. Not holding out because if he's playing a Sentry, that's awesome. I think that's great. That's a great pick. I just hope they don't nerf him or treat him insignificantly.
I heard they might have to based on how strong he is, though.
He is extremely strong.
How is it one of those situations where it's like you would rather them not even use Sentry?
Let me give you an
I heard how
example.
strong he is. Yeah, please give it to the
He's
people.
a last resort. Mm-hmm. Like when it all goes down, they call him.
It was almost like, I'm not saying the same thing, but it's how they treated Captain Marvel in Endgame. Or in Endgame.
Endgame.
Yes. That right.
That
in
level
comparison,
of power,
it's like we only need you when we need you.
And he's also like, he's not in the best mental state. Mm-hmm. So that also adds to like when they call him, like it got to be really bad for us to call it.
Right, because something
like,
it
could go left.
Because we don't really want to call you.
Yeah.
Hear that. But and with that, you're saying, so basically you just don't want to get your
hopes up.
That's all it is.
Sure. I like to leave the door open for.
Yeah, because you still don't believe Sasha coming. He coming.
Nah. I do believe that. I'll say that much.
Oh my God! Thank you for finally admitting. We gonna have to. Thank y'all. Yes, took a long time. Zen finally admitted it. Yeah. He knows Sasha's coming. Anyway, but yeah, man, not too much to say about this. I'm not gonna lie. The more information I keep hearing about the movie, if it's rumors, if it's confirmations, I'm getting more hype.
Nah, for sure.
Like they made me. I knew they were gonna make me eat my words because who runs this? Kevin. I called that the first day. I was like, "Hey, man, regardless, I'm gonna end up seeing this movie, right?" But no, they're making it better. They're every little thing. I'm like, is this in here? This in here? This actor? This actor? Who even leading it? You know?
Yeah.
So I'm very excited for this movie now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you? Did this bump it up at all for you? Even if it's 1%, I
a
feel
little
like
bit,
it should make
a
you a
little
little
bit,
excited
because I love
you want to see him, right?
his role. I love his acting. So it's like, yeah, for sure, it adds to this already crazy ensemble cast that we have with the Thunderbolts. So, yeah, it definitely bumped it. It didn't take it down. That's for sure.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It didn't reduce it.
I'm right with you. But yeah. But that's about Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
We're gonna wait to hear more about Thunderbolts because again, we still don't know what the hell is happening with that movie. But yeah, next I'm gonna tell you to lead this too because you saw it.
Okay.
Right? Or did I see this? I don't remember.
It was around. It's been
Cool,
going around.
cool.
So the next topic we got our guy Simu Liu,
Gang. Love him.
who plays Shang-Chi in MCU.
Yes.
If you didn't know. He recently was on, I think he was talking, I don't know where he said this at.
Right.
I know he was out there talking about stuff.
Out there talking about
stuff. But he was saying how, like, we're going to see Shang-Chi again in the MCU way sooner than we were expecting. And that leads us to ask the question, where?
I have a question about the question.
Mm-hmm.
You know where he said it at?
I can look it up real quick.
All right. It's not that it's too important. I just want to know. I wonder if it was like a red carpet. Like, was he in person saying this? Just because I almost wish I could see the reaction to him saying it. Like, if he's really hype about it, because I haven't heard anything. We've heard rumors about Shang-Chi coming out, Shang-Chi 2.
Yeah.
But this makes me feel like he's saying before Shang-Chi 2.
So he had an interview with People Magazine, and I'll read the quote specifically, right? So he said, what would they ask him? I think they asked him about I don't know. It's not giving me pretext of what the question was.
It's cool.
But he said, I'm such a big fan of both characters and the performers that play them. I think he's talking about Awkwafina and Michelle Yeoh, I think.
That's what it looks like from them.
Yeah. I'm such a big fan of both characters and the performers that play them. So any collaboration is an opportunity for me to work alongside someone who, in their own way, is breaking barriers at the very top of their game. And I think that's what excites me the most as a performer, also as a fan. And who knows, they might see something sooner than you think. We'll see.
All right, let's speculate. Right? Is that a Shang-Chi 2 reference? Is that a Kang Dynasty reference? Because right? Mm-hmm. Or is that something we do not
I think
know
it's something we don't know he's going to pop up now.
Want to throw
because none of those things are soon. Shang-Chi 2 is not soon. And Avengers Kang Dynasty is not soon.
Sooner than you think is what he said, though.
And everybody's assuming he's going to be in Kang Dynasty, obviously, especially with the director of Shang-Chi.
That is 4 years away, right?
Yeah.
4 years away?
Something like that.
Very good. And
I have a
throw it. No, please throw it.
Couple things that we could
go ahead.
You know what I mean? So one thing I was thinking of, and this is coming way sooner than I was expecting, but there's things there that could tie them together, is the Marvels.
Whoa, left field for me. So break that down.
And me personally, I don't necessarily think he'll be in the actual film.
You think there could be a post-credit scene?
I think it could be a post-credit scene.
She was in his.
Yeah.
She was in his.
So I could see that.
Didn't think about that one.
I mean, there's two ties there. Is the Captain Marvel tie, because she's like one of the only other Avengers that know who he is. 2, the 10 Rings and the Bengals. We know there's a connection there.
Ah, you're onto something, my friend.
We know there's a connection there.
With Miss Marvel. That's a good one. Ooh. You talking that talk, my friend.
Yeah, man. I think there's a connection there. So seeing them, that's one place that I think makes sense. Personally.
Question. Who was in that post-credit scene? It was Shang-Chi. It was Wong. It was
the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo, Bruce Banner,
and
Captain Marvel.
That was it? Besides his friend, Awkwafina. That was it?
Right? It might have been one more person.
It could have been for my question. It could have been.
It could have been.
I don't think it was. I feel like I would have remembered that. You feel like it was Don or something? Don? I think we're getting confused with the Endgame scene.
True.
Because it looked the same, right? Okay, but even with those people, I just wanted to know. Because it was such a random meetup. And we know that, right? Because, why were they in that scene? We still didn't get any more information from that scene.
Right.
Or what it led to or when it takes place or any of that, I think. Hey, I'm going to throw on left field. Could be Doctor Strange 3.
Again, that's not soon.
It would technically be, if the rumors are true, it would be before Kang Dynasty.
It would be. But that's the thing about Doctor Strange 3, though, it's not confirmed. It's just a rumor.
That's why I'm going off a rumor.
Gotcha.
And he definitely said we'll see. He didn't say you definitely gonna see me soon.
Right.
He goes,
I mean, he can't really say.
100%.
I think he might have said too much even saying
He
that.
definitely.
But,
oh my god.
But I feel like that's not harmful. You know?
No,
what I mean?
thank you for letting us talk about this, Simu. But you definitely shouldn't have said that.
Right.
I
just think I honestly think it's something that we know about.
I hear you, bro.
Personally.
But I can see that. It's just the sooner than we think is too vague.
You're very vague.
Like that could literally be Secret Invasion, right?
It's the Kevin Feige school of PR.
Yes, it is, and he's killing it, by the way. So good for him. Yeah. But that can be anywhere from Secret Invasion to Kang Dynasty. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, man, or even another rumor one could connect to the rumored show that is going to be for Wong.
Oh yeah. Even again, that's
another rumor thing. But I'm basing it just off of his story.
Gotcha.
You know what
I
mean?
Because I'm thinking it's things that we know about that are happening that.
Yeah, but nothing in my mind. Captain Marvel, you kill with the Marvels. Yeah. Other than that, I don't see it. Like we can name some if you want. We sit here. Ain't nothing.
I honestly think
Secret Invasion.
Like I feel like the other ones aren't that out of. Like I'm gonna name some things.
Come on.
Tell me what you think. Thunderbolts.
No,
I can see it.
Why?
Why not?
Just give me
he don't got powers.
Just give me any reason why his story would connect to theirs. Just
Who knows?
I just don't see it. Got a reason for
I'm going to throw another one. No, I don't got a reason. I'm just throwing it out. But because to me, it doesn't seem too out of pocket, especially with those characters. Like, it's not like it's some cosmic thing. You know what I mean?
Bro, he has rings.
He does have rings.
That are cosmic.
They are cosmic. But he ain't been to space yet.
That's not the point of what I mean. The man is in a secret place in Asia right now. Where is he at? He is in a magical land with dragons and such. You think that Thunderbolts are going to pull up on him?
Well, no. I think it might be a pull up on them type of thing.
What the hell is he pulling up on them for?
I mean, he could
for what? What he going to say?
I don't know.
Hey, y'all, I got some rings. Do y'all need any help?
I'm spitballing right now.
The bolts. Y'all need an extra thunder piece?
They might need a thunder, dude. They going against the Sentry. They might need a thunder.
It's Stretch Armstrong a little bit. Just a little bit of a stretch.
Okay, I'm going to throw another one out.
Come on. I like this.
What else we got coming?
I almost wanted to say Secret Invasion.
Wonder Man.
Give it to you. I'll give you Wonder Man. Only because the actor that played, help me, Trevor in his movie.
He's going to be in it.
Right. He's going to be in it. So I can see that.
And I think it's going to be West Coast based.
West Coast, and I know he's going to be a West Coast Avenger, most likely if they go that route, or be in the West Coast because that's where he's from. Right. So I hear you. Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something else that we know of that's been filmed. Because there's a lot of stuff filming
No,
right
you
now.
spit with them two. Everything else, I'm about to laugh.
I'm going to throw another one out there.
Ironheart.
No, that's not what I'm about to throw out. The other one I'm about to throw out is Cat 4. I can see that too.
Only because what's some leader thing? World leaders, New World Order. We're going all around the world. Like what is it? I almost started singing the Cheetah Girl song.
Like,
we go all around. I almost did it. I just want to know, like, why do you think?
Why Cat?
Yeah.
I just feel like the Cap John is more plausible for me just because based on his character, he's a more grounded guy. I know.
You keep going grounded.
I know we were saying that he has these in the air,
bro.
These rings.
This may be. He fought a dragon. What are we?
He didn't fight a dragon.
The dragon helped him.
He went to a karaoke bar after. Like I feel like he's.
What does that have to do with anything?
He's a down to earth guy. He can pull up on Captain America.
Do you remember that Thor also drinks every day?
So that's facts. But he don't go to bars. Does he go to bars?
Yeah. If he doesn't, it doesn't matter. He drank with them at that party at Age of Ultron.
I got another reason.
Okay, all right, come on, spit it out. I like this.
I'm having fun. We going crazy.
Look at this.
I low key think that one of the other reasons why
for Cat,
okay, for Cat 4.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, bro. One thing that we learned about that film, or we think we learned about that film, is that he's going to be putting together a team. And not to say that he's going to be a part of the team,
right.
But it could be somebody that's
where
referenced
he attempted to, and maybe he declined.
Because me personally, bro, I don't think any of these films, any of the things that we're talking about, even what he's saying, I don't think we're going to see him in a major role yet.
No, we're just going to see him, and it's going to connect dots. That's where I see he's saying
it'll either be a cameo in a film, or it's going to be a post credit scene.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And either way, it's just.
Right. And if it's a post-credit scene, it could be any movie.
It
don't have to make sense to the story because they can just throw it in.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Because if we go there, then geez, it's just a pointless combo.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sure.
No, I agree with that one. That's why I'm just trying to think closest in connection.
The Marvels to me seems like the biggest,
it's the Marvels,
the best option. Though.
Wonder Man, you not too far. It's
I can
Hollywood
see that too.
and him. You know that Trevor. That might be it though. You think? Like,
yeah, I like without getting into like things that we don't know about. You know what I mean? Like, because like I'm thinking, what else is on the table that we don't have an idea for? We don't know when Echo's coming out. We know it's filmed, but I don't think he'll be in Echo.
No.
We know
I almost
Ironheart
said Agatha because of the damn ring,
but I can't.
No.
And Ironheart, I don't think so. No.
No.
You know what I mean?
Armor Wars still don't even got a damn date.
I don't know. Actually,
maybe.
Right?
Maybe.
I
don't know why I feel that way, but again, another one that's rumor based. It's like we don't really have info on that.
I feel like throwing this out there. This kind of might veer us off on something else, but I just want to say it. I do feel like we kind of long overdue for another team up movie that's not an Avengers film, like something that's
I heard it's
Civil War, something that's Civil War level,
right?
that's not an Avengers film, but still gives us that feeling of all these characters connecting and interacting with each other. We're long overdue.
They definitely it's gonna be Armor Wars.
Okay.
That's why I want to know if it comes sooner or later is my thing.
Right?
Like, are we gonna get one of them before the big team up? Because maybe we need. Maybe we don't.
I think
don't know.
we do, bro.
Need is my thing. I don't know if need is the word.
I need it. So, you
know what?
Shout out.
That's all that matters.
Shout out Marvel Studios.
We are all that matters.
If anybody's watching,
he's thinking. He's talking about self-care. See, y'all not where he at. You know what I mean?
Listen, 3,000.
Listen, 3,000. But yeah, man, we can hop off of Shang-Chi. I think that's very interesting, though.
Very interesting.
I think we might be coming back to that whenever we hear more things.
Definitely.
Also, if we get into the leaker side of us, because we do like
the world,
that part of things.
Yeah, we do.
I haven't heard that man's name
outside
of
Kang
Dynasty and Shang-Chi 2.
Right.
And I definitely think that's going to be a big player when it comes to maybe adding other people, or at least being very integral in the Kang story. If the rumor of the title, they might change the title because it keeps getting thrown out too much, but is Wreckage in Time. If it's anything that's to do with the word time in it, it's going to be very important.
Again,
you know what I mean?
I feel like him and Kamala is going to play very big roles.
Yeah, I agree.
Getting into these Avengers films. Like, it's about time we bring him back and get him back in the mix of things. What's going on? Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but it's interesting because again, that's the only times I've heard his name. So him saying something like that made me just go, okay, maybe he already got the info that he's going to be in them, and that's what he's talking about. But you never know. Like what we're saying. So
facts.
We'll see. We'll see soon.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll let you start this one. It's your guy, Jeff Loveness.
Why you do that? I thought you were supposed to be friends. That was weird. All right, let me break down what he's doing. I'm gonna do this with you. I'm gonna get somebody for you. I don't know who it is that he be hating on. Oh, don't let us get Swiss Beats on here.
Okay.
All right, never mind. Let me stop.
Shout out to them.
I love the beats.
Shout out to Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys.
Hey, man,
that's wild. Why they names as instruments? Never mind.
All right. This is a funny app. What's going on? So, yeah, let me preface what he's talking about. I am a fan of Ant-Man. Most people were not. And if they were a fan of it, it still was with some stipulations. But that's all of us. With that being said, I was someone who wasn't as mad at the writing of the movie. Writing of some lines here and there, sure, I can agree. But I wasn't too mad at the story, what's being told and what we've been given, right? When it comes to that story. I'm scared, though, because that's why he's saying my guy. Because in the last couple weeks, also shout out Jeff Loveness, because obviously it's a hard, it's a hard job, bro. We gonna get into it a little bit, but like forget Ant-Man. Writing any Avengers movie it's got to be hard. Any Avengers movie.
There's a lot of pressure there, man. Especially coming after Infinity War and Endgame. It's a lot.
That's why you going farther. I'm like, any Avengers movie, the first one had to be hard.
Yeah.
That might be the easiest because you have a fresh slate. You know, you can pick any comic book. There's things you can do, right? But it's still hard. Like, you know what I mean? There's so many people's interactions and the chemistry that you have to make sure that they have, not just off of the acting, that's them, but like the lines, to make sure that each character that you probably never wrote for before, or if so, maybe only one person, which is most of these writers for these Avengers movies, only worked on like one movie before. Like with the Russo brothers, they're writers for that. They wrote what before? It was something. I think
I want to say Civil War, maybe.
I think so. I think they worked with the Russo brothers for most of the Russo brothers things. So
it was a collaborative. It was a collaborative
exactly,
effort.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So with that, like, I know how much pressure that takes, but with that being said, like Jeff Loveness made me a little nervous. He just keeps speaking about things in interviews in a way where, all right, let's just read the quote. Because I'm like, how do I even say this?
We can start with the question though. So
yeah.
This was on Gizmodo. Shout out to them.
Yes.
So speaking of, this is the question that was asked to Jeff Loveness. So Speaking of King, obviously you're writing him again in Avengers Kang Dynasty. This got to be an interesting process because you're writing this movie based on all these other movies, most of which don't exist yet. Some of them exist in different forms, but in others, there are no actors, no directors, as far as we know. That's my parentheses. What's it like writing a movie when you have all these sort of raw materials that's not even formed yet? Loveness replies, yeah, it's definitely a tricky thing, but much like when I took on this Ant-Man job, I can't really focus on that outside stuff. I have just got to lay down the bones of a good story, hopefully, and find the characters that I want to tell it. And then it becomes a game of ping pong with the other people. Like whoever comes on and does Fantastic Four or Blade, or I'm probably not even using those characters, but it all informs itself. And so you just keep an ear open if someone says, hey, if Blade wants to jump in, go for it, man. But it's up to me to focus on my movie and, work with Waldron a little bit on his thing. Waldron is writing Secret Wars to make sure it all kind of makes sense. But I think the second that you start looking at the 25 other things coming out, you get a little lost in the sauce.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna react first. I'm gonna go first. Because I get him, and I know you're gonna say I get him. I get what he's trying to say. It's how you say things. I know we've all had that. Hopefully, your parents have taught you that lesson in your life. It's not always what you say; it's how you say it. Can be a different meaning.
Sure,
even if you don't mean it to be. You know what I mean? That it can just be how people perceive things. That's perception. But it's either that you don't care about that, which is dope too, because you're like, I'm doing what I do anyway. I'm gonna write this joint, and who cares, right? Or you're trying to play with our brains because, yeah, you should focus on this story that you're trying to have right here. Yes, but also, do you know that those 25 other movies have to make sense with your movie? Are you aware of that? Because it's interesting for him to say something like, "Find the characters that I want to tell it." Instead of find the characters that make sense for the story, after saying a line that says, I just have to lay down the bones of a good story, hopefully, but then say find the characters I want to tell it. I'm just confused. I'm
going to shoot him some bail on that because it's
because I don't even want to be dissing him. I'm a fan of the Ant-Man writing.
All right, so because we don't know the process of writing a Marvel movie, right?
I don't got a clue.
And I would love to know. I mean, we know little things from what people say here and there,
right?
But we don't know that first meeting. Like once you get the job and then you sit down with Kevin Feige and y'all really hash things out. What is that conversation like? You don't know if it's like, all right, so
I might hear you about it.
You get a list.
Right.
Of
okay.
Right, so these people on the table to use. You can use any of these people. So I feel like maybe that is something that let me take that back. Maybe it's some information that he's privy of that he's not allowed to say is the reason why he's saying the things
the way he's saying things.
But again,
I hear that.
That's also assuming, so we don't know.
Exactly right. You playing devil's advocate.
I am.
I hear it though, because that's why I don't want to. Because of those reasons, I don't even want to make it sound like I'm dissing them. I'm really not. This was the first time I was nervous about the writing of Kang Dynasty. I know everyone is nervous. A lot of people are like, oh my God, I hated Ant-Man, or the writing and so many jokes, and just have different opinions. I get that. But it didn't make me be like, damn, well, probably can kill another movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But some of the quotes here just threw me off a little bit. It's again, exactly what you said. Maybe he's like, I can only work with these, but it doesn't sound like it when you say things like, I'm probably not even using Fantastic Four Blade anyway, but I need to keep an ear open if someone says, hey, if Blade wants to jump in, go for it. That line don't even make sense in itself. Who gonna say, hey, Blade wants to go in? Not Marshall Ali, not Kevin. Blade wants to hop into your movie, bro. Like, let him slide real quick. I know what he's trying to say, but wording is everything. Maybe I'm too specific of a person. I'm a very detailed guy with stuff like that. And that threw me off.
To me, another shooting some bell.
Come on,
but the format of this interview doesn't necessarily give him any
help.
Do him any favors.
Any help.
Because a lot of things can get lost in translation when you're writing stuff. So we don't know the tone that he said this stuff in. He could have been joking. It could have been some type of cheeky stuff.
Like I said about when you said Simu before, I wanted to know if I could watch him say this. You know what I'm saying? I hear exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, when you get into writing, text-based interviews and stuff like that, it gets a little, depending on what people say, you can always lose things in translation a little bit.
Jeez, that's why some people can't even text right.
Exactly.
It's the same reason.
Exactly.
It's the same reason.
But, I'm just trying to shoot him some bail. Again, I had my issues with Ant-Man Quantumania.
Right. And more than me. Like, I know
did.
there's writing things. You're like, I don't know.
Yeah,
How do you feel? Are you afraid? If take this article away, how do you feel about him writing Kang Dynasty?
I am slightly
nervous. Or you're just cautious?
Yeah, cautious. More cautious than anything. No, I'm cautious, but the only reason I'm not like over the deep end as far as like feeling a way about him writing that movie is because, one, Kevin Feige. Two,
always.
I know that they're not just gonna let that
fly. That's what I keep thinking, bro.
A lot of eyes being on it because they understand. I would hope they would understand that it's a lot on these joints. You know what I mean? It's a lot. People, because I feel like the last few Marvel movies doing what they did. Now it's a Marvel movie. They're gonna do their numbers on whatever. People gonna feel how they feel, whatever. But you can't discount the fact that Phase 4 was one of the most divisive phases, period, of this Marvel cinematic.
You're saying
fan and critic reception.
Okay,
got it. On these things, right?
Got it. Mm-hmm.
So however you feel about it, you can't say that it's not been a thing.
It's still a thing. It exists.
It's still a thing, right? And Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania being the first film of Phase 5,
that also includes Kang.
It does, but it's not.
No. I'm with you. I'm saying that also includes the big bad of this whole thing.
Right.
And it not being a certain way, right?
Right. It just didn't please everybody like Marvel movies are used to pleasing a larger majority of people. You know what I mean? Obviously.
And I know that's a whole conversation
art
in
is
itself,
subjective,
too.
right? So
right. I'm about to say, it's also an Ant-Man film, and that could get a whole thing.
Exactly.
So I hear you.
But I say all that to say, they didn't really do Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars favors by these other movies not doing not doing well. I want to word this right.
Not being received.
Yes,
the
best way. Because now you're adding pressure to the
on top of each other.
On top of each other. Now you're adding pressure on top of these Avengers movies that they already had because we got Infinity War and Endgame doing what they did, which were, like he said in another interview, generational. It's epic. These are big, massive films that did billions and billions of dollars, right?
And not even just that, because I want to stick on that for a sec. We talked about that a little before the pod.
Yeah.
Please remember your point, though.
No,
I don't want to get off it.
Yeah.
It's not just that they did amazing and that they made $1 billion and it's the biggest movies ever, bro. The comic book nerdy fan in us, 40-year-olds that, like, my mom loves Infinity. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, the world saw those movies and were like, this is perfect. If you don't feel that way, whatever. You can have your own opinion. But I'm saying most of us that saw Infinity War and Endgame were like, the writing of these characters is perfect. The way that they were used. Remember in Endgame where, like, everyone gets their moment to shine down to Groot being the literal arm? Like, that whole set, like, every single person gets a time to shine. And there's how many more characters do we have now?
It's even more.
It's maybe in double digits more.
Yeah.
Possibly. So it's like, yeah, I just wanted to emphasize it's not just how big Infinity War did.
It's the quality of it.
It's everything. It's everything. Infinity War was another. We've never seen what that was ever.
Yeah.
And it was only a couple years ago from y'all. So, yeah, just to.
Yeah. Just to go back to that point and piggybacking off what you're saying, that those movies being what they are and what it and what they represent for people, right?
Yes.
They're so. It's I just feel like maybe maybe the way he went about saying things, it feels lightly, right? It feels like it
felt like he just playing. Yeah.
But like the thing is, like again, like I was saying, he's in the offices, he's in those rooms, he's in those writer rooms, he's in the, like, so he is privy to information that we do not have, right? So to say you should be like we seen his reactions to the not good reception of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. He talked about how he felt a little way about it, and then he just moved on. Like,
but I ain't even like that. But I don't know if you want to talk about that. So
we don't got to get too deep.
We don't. Right. I don't want to.
I just said that to say, like, maybe you should be paying attention to that a little bit. Maybe
just
a little bit,
bro. And this coming from somebody who was also like, bro, if you trust in yourself, we creatives.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like, nah, bro.
Sean's out right now.
Come on, forever. Talk that talk. 724 coming soon. 724 coming soon.
Yes.
But no, seriously, it's like I get it. You know what I mean? Like Michael Cauldron, the same or Waldron. I don't want to.
Michael Waldron.
Yeah. Same person that wrote Loki did Doctor Strange, and we feel two different ways. I know it's shown in a movie, but we feel very two different ways about these things, right? So like, I'm gonna give him benefit of doubt. Like, hey man, do what you feel is best, I guess, to an extent, but also like, just maybe listen to not all the critics, but ones that actually are trying to give critique.
No, sure.
Not just because 80% of Marvel hate right now is just hate because it's popular. I don't care what nobody tell me. It's just because they're the most popular thing in the world. Like every movie's millions.
Also,
you know
think too, and I feel like people discount this fact. I feel like a lot of people who criticize Marvel never like to talk about this, but one thing about to me is, and I find it not sad. I find it interesting, right? That when you talk to people who don't like Marvel, they don't like the last few things that they dropped, right? It's always yeah, but Iron Man.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but Captain America.
You about to spit right now. Yep.
Yeah, but like that movie and this movie that came before.
In comparison.
Right, in comparison to what this is now. Now, not to say they're wrong for that, because they were pillars of this thing, right? But also it just sounds like you're stuck. Because what you're seeing now isn't what you want to see. So you're throwing shots at it. You're not open to these new things. Because Phase 4, Phase 5 is very new. It is very fresh and new.
It is Genesis.
It is.
It is a new. It's a new.
Look at you, Genesis.
Come on, man. I'm trying to. Am I getting hot in here? I'm sweating. Nah, but like it's new again. You know what I'm saying? We're at the beginning for most of these people's stories. Yeah. Besides the people that we're continuing, and how many of them stories did we even see? And Black Panther got continued. Ant-Man, Doctor Strange. Is that it, or am I wrong? Thor. Yeah, sorry, Thor.
But also look at it too. It is not to be woke, but it's very diverse, right? A very diverse group of characters that we have right now. That's not not to hark on Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3, whatever. But those core casts wasn't the most diverse people in the world, obviously. But I'm also to say that I feel like that also might be a little thing that people have an issue with.
Oh, that, you know, right now. You getting racy right
they
now?
see Ms. Marvel and they don't. Oh, hey, no. You know what I mean? They see Shang-Chi and it don't feel the same. But why is that? I'm just saying that to say
this became a Black Panther meeting.
Not even that, bro, because it's like like I said, it's very diverse, right? Very diverse group of characters that we have now, and it's only going to keep getting more diverse. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like people don't like that.
They're going to keep hating.
Exactly.
Bro, I remember
it's unfortunate, though. I honestly feel like it's unfortunate because there's going to be some great stories that are going to be told. Yeah. It's great stories that have been told already. Like, Ms. Marvel was a great show. And any type of bias or weird things that you have towards the characters or the people that playing them or the culture that they're getting into. We ain't got it.
No, because you spitting, dog. Like, it just reminded me, when you said all that, it reminded me of, like, when The Little Mermaid with Haley Bailey came out. And, like, bro, I don't know if you know, people were, getting, like, dislike on YouTube. Oh, yeah. People were smashing the dislike. I saw at least 5 tweets that day of, because you can see anyone's tweets that you don't follow. And many people were saying that they were purposely getting people together to hit the dislike to make it one of the most disliked trailers of all time. Just because of racism. So I'm just like, you got people feeling that way about a trailer for a Disney. You know what I'm saying?
No, facts.
Whoa, all these new heroes? Wait till y'all see the X-Men. I'm excited.
If you thought it was diverse right now.
As a person of color, the
X-Men about to get. And I feel like Feige and them gonna push it even further than they
push it.
Wait till they let them cast Kiki as Rogue for real.
Kevin keep trying to get a plate at the cookout. You keep playing, Kevin. You better just come on. You already know.
I say all that to say though, because I get it. I get it. Yeah. You people like things that they've seen before. Right. People, isn't that nostalgia factor? Those first couple phases of Marvel, but they really stick with you. They really do,
bro. But it's still an unfair fact that like you're getting to too. But it's like
I'm not defending them. I'm just saying I get it, but they're still wrong.
You're spitting. No, you're spitting because my point is
I get it. Though. Nostalgia is a drug. It's a very powerful drug.
How many years do we live with Iron Man and Cap?
A long time,
bro. I was a child when I saw the first movie. A child when I saw Infinity War and Endgame was a couple years ago. Like. Bro, that's over 10 years, plus 10 years of our lives that we are dedicated to the same goddamn 5 characters for movies and movies and movies. I think that if y'all saw all these characters that we talk about right now for 10 years, I bet you don't even need all 10 to like them that much.
Yeah.
I bet money you don't need 10 years to like Ms. Marvel like that, to feel that connected. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So y'all not even thinking about it. Y'all just like, oh my God, this isn't Iron Man. Yeah, it's off. It's horrible.
Oh, it's woke.
It's like, damn.
Oh my God.
She's woke. Brown.
Like oh wow.
No. Like, bro, why don't you just don't watch it then. Because, like, they're never going to give you the same thing. And if that's what y'all want,
I'm sorry, bro.
You're boring, first
and
off.
And to keep it mean with you, right? I look at the MCU, and maybe this is my view of it, but I feel like everybody kind of should look at it this way. Look at it as the comics. I don't know how familiar people are with the comics, how vast
every time you say this,
the comics are. Like, it's so many different runs and issues and writers taking over and artists taking over and different universes, and it's so much stuff there. One person can't read everything. So you read the things that you like. You read the things that you're into. You read the storylines that affect you, right? I honestly feel like, based on the quantity of stuff that they've been putting out, you can look at it in the same way. Like, Miss Marvel isn't
the point, bro.
For everybody. Now,
I think they're doing that on purpose.
But I feel like people should be able to see the quality in things, even if it's not for you.
Thank you. That's
you know what I mean? Because it's like, it's still a lot of good stuff here, and just because it doesn't resonate with you in the same way Iron Man or Captain America did, doesn't mean it's bad.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a Pakistani girl that's seen Miss Marvel, and that made her day, bro. That lit her up. Because it's like, yo,
made her day, bro. It might inspire her to go do something.
Exactly.
Like in real life.
So why would you want to take those type of things away from people? Well, because it doesn't fit your narrative.
It depends on how long you want to stay on.
We don't got to get into it, but we just throwing these things out there.
You just say, man, I'm trying to give you your props. You going crazy
I feel you. But I'm just saying that to say, like, these are things that people don't take in consideration. You know what I mean? On what when they don't like things, how it affects other people. You know what I mean?
The real answer to that is because they don't give a fuck. You know, I ain't gonna say it. I'm just saying, like, if I'm bashing Marvel because I don't want to see this Pakistani girl, guess what else I'm bashing? Everything that is coming out with Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to go there. Right. So it's like we're not even talking to them.
No, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
facts. But I mean, we would be dumb not to address
it. No, you're right. Acknowledge it.
That thing, because it's like the elephant in the room. It's the thing. It's there. And Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania did not help that elephant. They didn't push it out the room. If anything, it might have made it bigger. It
might have made it worse.
You know what I mean? But again, you know.
But this convo going for days because it's a mix. It's the people that are like, you know, just literally racial weird people out there that can bring hate to Marvel, right? Then you have the people who are just like, I don't like Marvel
because it's the biggest thing.
And then you throw them. That's more hate. Right. It's just like hate from all angles. The only people that like the movies are people that like the movies now. So it's just like, damn, it's almost like they're gonna have hate forever. It don't matter how good Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty is. Something's going to be said.
Those two movies, man, it's going to be a fun time.
It's going to be fun because y'all going to hate regardless.
On the reception, man. And I hope they kill it. I hope they
kill it.
For my sake and yours, people that's watching. For my sake and yours. But
that ain't going to matter. You ain't hear what Kevin said? Kevin said he planned for Marvel to go for 80 plus years. Y'all smoking that thing if y'all think we ain't around.
That's what I'm saying. But
we going to be here regardless of them reviews. I just want y'all to know that.
No, that's
guess what they're going to make? Money.
That's facts.
And I'm going to still watch it. So that's up to y'all. It's stupid. I can't wait to see Sasha.
All right. We just move on, man. We spent too much time on that.
No, man, you killed that. Awesome. I got to give it up. You smoked that, John.
Thank you.
I know he's going to get.
I was inspired.
I know he's going to get deep right there. All right, Maya Angelou.
Inspired, you know?
Maya Angelou.
I know why. The cage bird sings.
I told you your hand keep doing stuff. Real expressive. Yes. But also, no diss to Jeff Loveness. And also, I'm a fan of Ant-Man, too.
Yeah.
No diss. But man, you be talking so trippy. Stop it. And the never interview. We didn't even get to. I don't want to. It's fine because we gotta find an article where the man said he's excited to have to write for people like write for actors like Yelena, Florence Pugh and Letitia Wright. But then I was like, sir, didn't you just say that you don't even know if you're gonna put Fantastic Four in the movie? That might be more about them than about Shuri. Yeah. It's okay. I'm just saying.
Man, I'm just happy Shuri's still around. Letitia Wright's still around. So.
And I think she's very excited to continue.
I hope so, because she did such a great job. And real quick, Letitia Wright.
Oh, we going there right now? Come on.
Real quick, just a little Letitia Wright love fest real quick, because she did a great job in that movie. I don't feel like a lot of people's talking about it. I don't know whatever reason why.
You heard what I said.
I might know what reason
why. This might make you go back to another pod episode.
Nah, but
remember the episode with Snowden? And y'all brought up that topic. Help me. You know where I'm talking about, right?
He was
like people that might have acted. No, people that might have been Oscar not like award winning or deserved an Oscar nom or some type of acknowledgement, but never got that acknowledgement. And I said 100% her in general, but Black Panther.
It's reasons why for that, obviously, but I also feel like too, it's Angela and it's her time. She never got it. So
the reasons why is that's irrelevant. Yeah. I'm just talking about the deserving, how amazing she is.
For sure. I just feel like that keeps getting overlooked. And I went back to the movie again not too long ago, and I'm just like, yo, she did her thing. Everybody should understand that she snapped based on the circumstances. Great film.
I don't know how much hot take you want to go. I'll do a hot take that she got the best performance in the movie, and we just accept Angela. Her scenes are so powerful. They're written so amazing. There's only 2 of the 3. I'm going to give 3 specific scenes that because those were her scenes, These are my time to go, right? And it's Angela. Okay, bar me up. But is that on top of again, all the other reasons. Angela getting the Oscar, like she never had an Oscar before. She died in the movie. Like there's a lot of reasons pushing why all of us collectively in media, anything, just on the internet, we're like, oh my God, she's the one. She did it. She was the best in the movie. But y'all need to watch the movie again. I ain't dissing Angela Bassett.
Of course, give her the Oscar right now.
Right now, but y'all need to watch the movie again.
Yeah,
if y'all really really look at Letitia right. Look at the difference from the first scene to breaking down to her not breaking down at all during the funeral of her mom. Just like watch the difference of her acting. Like it was we overlooked that. A lot. A little bit too much.
I didn't. But, they did. Whoever they are.
Khaled knows.
Feige did.
I like that.
All right, man. Well, staying on Kang Dynasty, we can pivot. So it's been some rumors going out there, back in our rumor report bag, that Spider-Man will be leading Kang Dynasty. That's interesting. Very interesting thing right there.
This is wild information.
It is.
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to just ask questions? Because I don't even know.
Ask some questions. What we think?
What the hell is happening? Sorry, God. I'm just saying. Like, I love Spider-Man to death. Does this make sense? I don't know the story of the comics that they're based on. Again, you are more a comic man than me.
Yeah, but
really
again, with the Marvel stuff. The comics don't really apply. Like they apply in but you know what theory I mean? On what you think story, it's all going to be.
I hear you, but remember before Spider-Man came out and we knew...
Oh, like no more, one more
there we go. That's kind of what I'm saying. Do you know at all what do we know?
Well, Kang Dynasty is a comic run. I'm not too 100% familiar with it. If you are, and you're watching this, please drop it in the comment section. Let us know.
Yeah, that'd be great, because I would love to know for like more more episodes and really get into it.
Nah, for sure.
I keep hearing things about Kang Dynasty, bro, and I'm lost as hell. Today, think about it. That was days ago that we heard this Tom Holland rumor. Today we heard Doctor Strange is about to run the movie. Did you hear that?
I did not.
You didn't hear that? Mm-hmm. I thought I sent it to you. My bad. They said Doctor Strange is running the movie now. I don't even believe
it would make sense, but...
Well, apparently My Time to Shine Hello, shout out to you, who said that Tom Holland is a leader, debunked that.
Okay.
But again, we will see. They be having the wars on
them leakers, they be going
I'll be in there. I'll be a lot of my side eye emoji like...
There's a lot of beef over there.
There's a lot of beef over there. It's hilarious. Shout out Steven Yeun.
Oh, yes.
No? Okay.
I see what you was doing.
Thank you. I thought I did great. No, but like, man, all right, I'll ask some questions. I guess I already asked one. Just how are they going to make that make sense for me?
I don't think it takes much.
Whoa, without a Spider-Man film?
Let me throw you a scenario.
Wait, but I got a question for you with that.
All right.
Please remember what you're going to say.
No, I got it.
Do you, I make sure. Do you think that if this is true, is it a necessity for us to have the Spider-Man film before Kang Dynasty? Or do you think that right now we don't even need to see Spider-Man again and he can be the lead of Kang Dynasty today?
I do think we will be seeing a Spider-Man film before that.
I'm asking
just because like based on time, like how they release them every 2 years, right? I think. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we about to.
But I'm not asking that. I'm asking necessity for the story. Don't even think about the time.
Nah, maybe a post-credit scene or something. Maybe the ending or something.
Wow, so you think right now with Spider-Man's story that he could lead Kang Dynasty? That's what I'm asking.
I don't know.
Right.
Now that I think about it. It all depends on what the story is.
His story's a little...
I don't really know.
He's up in the air right now.
Just to preface what I'm saying, why I'm saying that what I'm saying. Yeah. We heard things about it being Spider-Man 4 being more grounded, right? We heard rumors of Daredevil. We heard rumors of Kingpin. Mm-hmm. So that, and then you throwing in Kang... And it's like, where does it fit together? But I'll throw this out there. I have 2 theories, maybe 3. But I'll give you my number one on what I think is probably going to happen to make that make sense.
Pause before you even do it. Is this with the context of if a Spider-Man film is released before?
Because this actually low-key would be like what happens at the end of a Spider-Man film. Or it might be set up the premise of the Spider-Man film.
You might want to copyright what you're about to say. Kevin gonna take this.
So, all right. I'm thinking, right? We heard the rumors about Kingpin and all that stuff happening, right? What if these are my two examples? I'm gonna throw my two there. So my first one is what So what if, right? Yes. What if the reason Kingpin is because we heard rumors that Kingpin will be mayor of New York, right?
Are you about to tell me that Kang did that? Hey man, are you telling me Kingpin works for Kang?
I'm not saying he works for King. I'm saying the reality that he wants,
that he made,
or some type of thing that whoever is the real big bad, whoever is the one really pulling the strings in his 616 or dealing with some stuff, that's happening because he wants it to happen.
Then you might be breaking things right now.
Now that's one theory.
Oh damn, I can't even answer yet. Okay.
My second theory, right?
Okay,
is at the end of the Spider-Man film. Kang brings
four.
Yeah,
right.
Spider-Man
okay.
4.
Just to clarify.
Kang brings the smoke, like he brings the smoke to New York, and then Spider-Man has to deal with it. Like it's like Kang does something. Kang does something that affect the MCU or some type of multiversal.
Damn, I hear you,
happens
bro.
That forces him to be in this position.
I hear you, but
you know what I mean?
Wow, but what in the hell would that be to make him the lead of a movie with over 25 characters? Just really think about it.
Which answer do you want? Do you want the Marvel answer, or you want the Tom Holland's one of the biggest actors?
Nah, I don't want because that's easy. Because if we go there, this isn't even a conversation. You know, I'm not dumb. Like Tom Holland makes more money in movies. Come on,
not even Tom Holland. Spider-Man is one of the biggest.
That's not even
IPs,
a question. Yeah.
Period.
I thought it was dumb when I saw people on the line saying that because I'm like, do y'all not realize when it comes to money, it's not even a question. He makes more money for movies than all of the people we're naming right now.
Bro, he makes more money than movies than Superman. He makes more money than movies than Batman. He's him.
You talking about Spider-Man? Add Tom Holland to it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I hear you there. That's why I'm only going story. Like what the hell?
No, but I honestly feel though that Kang is going. There's going to be Kang is going to bring the smoke.
I want your third before you do this.
I can't think of my third right now.
Because I got one. If
my
you want, it's based on other people's.
Okay,
we've been hearing some rumors. Not even just rumors. We know that some variants going to be mingling around. I remember.
Is it the one I think it is?
I don't know. Might probably is, but I'm about to connect it to something. You might not even peep I did.
Let's do it then.
Okay. Years ago, I'm going back for y'all, so maybe y'all need to go. Whoever's watching this, go and search this video on YouTube. I was about to call Spider-Man. Tom Holland and Zendaya do a interview. It could be wrong that it also has Jacob Baltone, who plays Ned.
Yeah, he probably is.
He could be in it. Not sure. So you gotta check that out. Anyway, this was during the run of, I don't know if it was Spider-Man No Way Home or Far From Home. It might be back from Far From Home. Y'all can find it when I say this though. Tom Holland says in it, someone asked them as an interview question, hey, do you know who owns the Avengers Tower? Tom Holland says he knows. Like, I remember he goes, actually, I don't think I do know. And Zendaya goes, tell me, you tell. He whispers to her and she goes, and this, when I mean years ago, y'all, like years ago, like, either before No Way Home came out or before Far From Home came out. So regardless, it's at least. And
if you remember, not to throw anything in your theory, but this might deviate from your theory, but you remember the little Easter egg in Far From Home?
Which one?
The Fantastic Four Easter egg.
Oh, I'm not going there.
Okay, I know where you're going,
but
I'm just throwing it out there.
No,
you remember that? It was like he was swinging and the camera panned to a sign that was like I think it was in front of the Avengers building, and it was a 1, 2, 3, 4, but it was a logo for the Fantastic Four.
No,
but
it wasn't.
Like, yeah,
Zen, if you don't find this right now, what are you talking about? And we never talked about this on the pod. I have no idea.
I think it was Far From Home, so it was before we had the pod. But,
it was Far From Home.
Yeah,
because he only is in New York for the last couple minutes. Is that when it was? When they showed the building?
Yeah. Let me see. It should come up.
Oh my god!
Because it's nothing but a picture.
There we go. Come on. Because this is exactly the scene you're talking about. But where's the bubble? Is my thing.
It doesn't. Years ago. So me see. Hopefully the poll picture comes
Wow,
up.
was it like a train thing?
Yeah, it's like a train. See, we are excited to show you what comes next, and it's 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God! And 4 has a question mark.
4 has a question
There is
mark.
no 4. It is a
there's
question
no 4,
mark.
but yeah, that was like a little. People kept thinking, "Oh, is there a thing there?" You know,
You
what I
about to
mean?
tie in these joints together the way I was not even going to say because I gave y'all the Spider-Man interview, right? Now fast forward to the theories of where the variants are going to pop up and how they're going to pop up. There is one rumor that the man in the suit that you saw at the end of Ant-Man Quantumania is the version of Kang that his name is Mr. Griffin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how you say his name. He is a businessman of sorts, and he owns a company called Kang, spelled Qeng, right? I think so. There's rumors that he could be involved in Loki. I can see that because I think they're going to play around with a lot of variants, but I do not see him buying the Avengers Tower.
I can see that.
And in this world, this is the one that Kang chose for Spider-Man to be in after all of the No Way Home stuff.
Right.
Because someone else had a theory the other day, bro, where I think Brandon Davis talked about it. Shout out Brandon Davis. During his interview with Jeff Loveness, where he said someone theorized that, remember at the end of Ant-Man, where he has that, it's like that weird scene where he's just like in his head, like he's like, oh, did I mess up? People are saying, is he so confused because he's already in a new universe and he doesn't know? And he asked Jeff Loveness, no, go ahead. I should have brought this up. I'm sorry. Because it's a video interview. When he asked him that, Jeff Loveness literally, this is exactly what he does. He goes, I'm going to tell you this. That's exact, bro. He goes, you're not too far off. I'm like,
hold on.
No, like this is the whole thing. It happened every day.
Oh my.
But this just is making me put things together. I was like, if he did that to Ant-Man, who says he didn't do that to every single person that had a multiverse story already? Like, who were to say that Spider-Man already isn't in another universe? And we do not know.
Wow.
We don't know.
That's very interesting.
Right? Like,
I don't think it's that exactly.
Right.
But I don't think
even
that's
what he
far
said.
off.
He said he wasn't far off himself. So, obviously,
Yeah.
I'm bringing 3 things into here. I'm also saying the Kang on in the building. We'll see. But I could just, this is me throwing my.
I feel like we're going to find out the
hat
answers to that way sooner than we think.
Think so.
And I also feel like we're not going to be looking for the answer when we get it.
Oh, it's going to be right there in our mid.
No, I think it's going to come out of, like, it's going to be a thing. Like, let's say, for example, we just spitballing, right? We're watching Loki. Maybe it's the end of Loki season finale. The camera pans. Bow. You see the tower with a whole different joint, and it's like, oh,
there it is.
That's how it ends or some shit like that. Just spitballing, but it's just like,
Kevin,
I just feel like,
why don't we have jobs with you yet, man? What's going on? Anyway, yes.
No, I'm just saying.
That's a good one.
I'm just saying that to say that, not that exactly, but it's just like something like that where
Something
it's going to sneak up. It'll be something that sneak up on. It's like, whoa, hold up, that's what.
Like we forgot. Boom. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So yeah.
Damn, we was low-key spitting on this. We might gotta get off this.
Nah, that's facts. Hold up, real quick.
What's up?
While we still on the Fantastic Four,
all right, transitional piece.
You know what I mean?
I'm still in the reference. I was about to say, shout out Rico. Rico the other day called his friend in the spot. He was like, all right, Giannis. Transition. That was nice.
But nah, so we had been hearing rumors about the Fantastic Four film for ever.
I was about to say, not forever.
Yeah, right.
Shout out Tron. Get Tron right now. Get Tron right now. You know what I'm saying? Forever.
We need that. We need that on there.
We do. That's facts.
But nah, it's been rumors about the Fantastic Four forever, from when the movie's set to who's going to play the actors.
When we heard that they got the damn rights, it was like, okay, Fantastic Four.
Right. So from that, we're saying it's been rumors that the kids of Reed Richards and Susan Storm, right? Franklin Richards and Valeria Richards are going to be in this new iteration of the Fantastic Four.
Which would be kind of the same. Oh, sorry. Do you want to talk first about it? You know more because I'm
know more, but I don't necessarily fall on the side that's with that. But
you don't think they're gonna do it?
No.
You're saying
I feel
you
like
don't
they
like
might do
it.
it. I'm not the biggest
You don't
fan
like
of
it. Oh, we're about to have a pod.
Yeah.
Why don't you like that? I feel like people might be like, no, Zim.
I'm just not the biggest fan. Like, I honestly, I do see both sides of why they would do it. I mean, we've got 2 iterations of the Fantastic Four that didn't have kids. We had, and it's something new and fresh. That
almost, I'm about to say,
right?
bro. Also, the easiest one there. People love kids.
They do, but the reason why I'm like, I kind of wish we didn't do that yet is just because. That's a lot of characters to get to know. Number one, right? Not that I mean.
No, I hear you.
What am I saying? Right?
They can flesh it.
Get them. Yeah,
that
doesn't really matter. But I'm just
though.
saying that we already.
You scared Ant-Man gave you some
some PTSD. Nah, I'm just saying that to say you already got 4 characters. Now you adding 2 more.
Yeah.
And like we're still supposed to get the story, and we, because not that they have.
I hear you though, because I feel like it might be so light, bro. They might not even be in the movie like that.
I was about to say that we don't have to even have a lot.
They might literally be like, "Oh, they're kids.
They're there,
kids,
and they're there.
You never see them again,
right,
until the end of the movie. Maybe have their powers. Maybe they don't have powers yet.
But I also would love to see like it don't have to be an origin story, but just like a version before that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they are who they are.
You want to see pre-kids Fantastic Four,
yes, and work up to that
you.
because
yeah.
One thing that we in the MCU right now, it's a lot of like deviation or derivatives from other heroes and there's children and it's passing the mantle to other people.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now.
Right, it's a lot of that. You got the new Falcon,
you're like, don't rush that for them. Is
that's
what you're saying, right?
What if they come out for a while?
What if we see this movie and we start laughing because they're like literal babies though? Like, what if they're babies, like in the crib with that, right? Because the next thing you know, like we don't got to see them for the next Fantastic Four movie.
No, that's facts. But they're already in the tuck, so they exist. So they don't
right, and that might not hurt. You know what I mean? They can.
I mean, if you only put it like that.
That's the only way I can think where they put it in there, let you know, hey, we're doing this. It's like what they did with Black Panther for Tucson. It's like, yo, obviously not right now, but y'all see what we doing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I could see that. I actually might agree with you on this one. If they are to fully go, like they have their powers, especially with Franklin, like the level of his powers, because another person you said he might have to nerf, right? And he like way too crazy.
Yeah.
Like honestly,
and then it's the thing with the mutants and stuff. Like it could get deep. You know what I mean? Like with that whole thing.
They might really slow burn it because I feel like they're really going to take their time with Fantastic Four. If we end up like an iteration or not, whatever. But like I feel like they're going to take their time to at least. Like they're gonna try their best to give us the best version of Fantastic Four we ever seen.
Not for sure. Because I'm looking at it too. Like they understand the gravitas of Fantastic Four.
You know what I mean?
So, and I not only do they understand the gravitas, right, of the characters, they understand. They probably have a whole will thing of what they like a path of what they want to do with these characters, and they understand how these are like the Fantastic Four are like A-list, B-list. Like they're top tier characters from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Marvel Comics, but that haven't been done correctly in a movie film yet
at all. Right?
I mean, the first couple movies were cool,
but you know what we're saying.
But it ain't. It's not Iron Man. It's not Captain America. It's not the Avengers.
For Fantastic Four, right?
Yeah, for the level of what they should be.
I think about the first Fantastic Four movie. I feel like I'm watching a family movie.
It's still fun though. It's a fun time. I just recently rewatched those.
I mean, we gonna see him die soon.
And the Silver Surfer joint as well. It was a good joint. It was fun.
Yeah,
one of the best joints.
Like I said,
you're
gonna see him check soon. So
don't you do that?
They plan it going.
Don't
down.
you do that, Ricky Bobby?
Don't you
put that on Ricky Bobby?
Hey man, they plan it going down. That's all I know. That Fox verse is over.
Well, hold up now.
Oh,
did you have more on this?
Come on, Giannis. No, I'm good, bro. I said my piece because I don't know too much about the kids. No, just transition away.
Okay,
transition away.
Speaking of the Fox universe, our guy Deadpool is coming soon.
Oh yeah,
and we got some new news on it.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so we got 2 tidbits on Deadpool news.
Do the lighter one first. The date.
Okay, so the movie is supposedly supposed to start filming May 1st. Allegedly.
It's definitely not alleged, though.
We know it's spring, though.
It's going to be this year.
Whether it's May 1st or sometime April.
To be honest, I don't even care when it is. As long as this year, you know it's coming out next year, the year after. So
right.
That's all I care
so,
about.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be start filming that soon. And that's just raising my hype levels for it because I'm a big Deadpool fan. I'm a big X-Men mutant fan. So knowing that that's coming, that's fun. Me like.
Not even just that, bro. It's like, wow, soon, right? It's like, whoa.
Facts. Really... And to me, if all else fails, throw Wolverine in it. Just throw Deadpool in it. And it's no, but
don't tell Snowden.
They may, I know. Yeah, shout out to Snowden.
Shout out to
but
Snowden.
I'm just saying, like, the only reason I'm saying that is because, like, you know, we've talked about the divisiveness of Phase 4 and stuff like that, and this is something that it's like going back home. You know what I mean? Like a Deadpool film and X-Men, and
again, because another film, even though it's very R-rated, feels homey to me.
It does,
in the best way.
I just rewatched Deadpool day before yesterday, and it is one of those films for me that I can just put on anytime.
Watch, yeah.
And then just
it's not like I'm
jump
gonna
back
choose to watch it
in
every day, but it's one of them where if it's on TV, I'm not gonna turn it off.
Right. And it's not too heavy, but it's not light, and it's still funny, but it's still action packed. And they're gonna cut somebody up, and then they're gonna make you laugh. Like this is a great film.
Seriously,
it just does a lot with that. And
is cinema.
Yeah, it is cinema. Shout out to Martin Scorsese.
Mm-hmm. But or not because you hate us. But shout out to you.
Nah, for sure. And the other tidbit of news we got from Hugh Jackman, who's been talking a lot lately.
My man need to relax. Just keep working out. Keep pushing.
What he said, he only got a few months before he got to do the what is it, the boiled chicken and broccoli diet to get in shape for the joint.
God.
Steamed chicken and broccoli. I could do it.
What? You know what? Nah, I'm being funny. Yeah, you could, but I don't know if y'all know. This is a health demon right here.
I don't know about all that, but it's
come on, man. You be fasting so much, they should call you Barry Allen. That was hard. Sorry. I thought about it while saying it. I was like, that's pretty good. Just putting it out there. Thank you. I'll be here all week. But yeah.
Yeah, so Hugh Jackman, who's been talking a lot, has said that he will be playing multiple Wolverines in this film.
Did he say multiple, by the way?
He said a dual role. But
he said it'll be a dual
We're going to pull
role.
up the direct quote. I'm going to read it.
Because multiple scared the hell. I'm like, multiple?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Do with it. I know I had it up here.
Also, I don't even know if you want to get, because this is our last topic, right?
Oh, do we got something?
I think so.
It is, yeah. Let me see.
I know what you want to do or not. If you wanted to dig into the Cosmic Circus stuff, or you want to say that for another pod because they went into some shit.
Nah,
shout out Cosmic Circus though. But y'all pod episode whichever episode that was so much information.
Yeah, well, shout out to Alex.
Maybe maybe we need a whole episode for their episode. Like, but it's Deadpool, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I know if you want to go into it. While he's here though, while he's trying to find the Hugh Jackman quote, yeah, man, we are very excited. I'll give you a little bit of the Cosmic Circus stuff while we're here. Mm-hmm. Alex, right? Alex from the Cosmic Circus, was spitting. Oh my God, it was like a Lil Wayne album or something. like I don't know. Like, it was insane, all the information that he had and just theories and ideas based on the stuff he knew. But he's basically saying something about how people aren't talking about it yet, but this movie Deadpool will be the start of the multiverse, like the madness. I didn't mean to do that.
I've heard that before.
I swear I didn't mean.
I've heard that before.
How funny when he was supposed. Your eyes okay? Oh
my God. We've seen Doctor Strange. Oh man,
you gotta keep your eye drops. You all right? Yeah, I thought he was gonna pop out your skull.
We've heard that before.
No. But how crazy, because he was supposed to be in Doctor Strange too. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Nah, man. He said that's basically gonna be like when multiverse cracks. And to me,
of course, Deadpool,
right? And not even just that, bro. I thought about it with the dual thing, because I'm like, oh right, multiverse story. Keep remembering. So I'm like, I wonder how many of whatever we're gonna see in this movie. Just different versions of anything.
And also remember, I don't know if people remember that. We were just talking about that earlier as well. People don't remember, but he also played dual roles in Logan as well. There was it wasn't a variant, but it was a clone of him in Logan that fought him as well.
I mean, technically, it is a variant.
I mean, hey, variant clone.
If you ask Kevin, or Loki,
that was before his. That was the Fox
before
stuff.
the variant time.
But yeah, so this isn't very new for him. He's done this before. I can read the quote right here. We got the quote put up. So this is straight from Hugh Jackman. He's saying about prepping for this. He said, yes, it will even be a dual role. Ryan and I have been friends for 20
years. Why is that the first sentence?
It is very weird.
And then you go into you and Ryan's relationship.
I don't know.
What are these guys on to be interviewing? Okay, keep going. Sorry.
Ryan and I have been friends for 20 years. We have a lot of fun together. We are filming this summer. That's why I'm so happy to be in Paris right now and to be able to enjoy French gastronomy.
Yes.
Because very soon I'm going to have to put myself on a strict diet to remake my Wolverine body. Steamed chicken and broccoli.
Yeah, keep that steamed chicken and broccoli.
As long as you can put some sauce on it, I can rock with it. But,
you getting ghetto, don't.
Let me get some garlic sauce or something.
Oh, that ain't even ghetto. I'm the ghetto. I was going to buy sauce.
Oh, nah.
Nah, but yeah, you want to say something? It's not really much to it. It's just like, my man is just out here giving details.
Also, I don't know, man. Now, this interview was in French. So sometimes things get lost in translation.
Ooh,
I'm just trying to be.
You trying to give him some bail for some reason?
Yeah. I'm trying.
I don't know why you want to do this to Hugh right now. You already know what he's doing, but it's okay. It's okay.
Also, I'm also thinking too, dual role that could also mean him and Ryan being the leads.
I thought that too because immediately he then said Ryan and him.
Exactly.
And I was like, the wording is so weird. Why
Context clues. Kids,
right, like, come on, like,
clues.
we all were in English class, right? The ones that were in the English
Paying
class.
attention.
Right? Or didn't skip their class or something. Because, like, bro, I'm thinking about context clues, like you just said. It's like, why would I be saying, yes, I'm playing two versions of myself? Me and Ryan have had a great relationship. It's just kind of weird. I do think he meant dual main role.
Okay.
I do. The more I think about it.
Yeah,
it's just
I mean,
the
it makes more
it's
sense
weird.
in the context
He
of what
literally
he's
has nothing to do with any other part of his role outside of that sentence, and it is the first sentence.
Yeah.
So, hey, by the way, it'd be cool if I was wrong. I'm not like, ooh, yeah, I want to see more.
I mean,
Wolverine.
and if he was talking about two roles, the movie's about the freaking multiverse.
That makes
Is
sense.
that surprising to anyone?
Yeah, no, it ain't surprising me.
Like,
honestly,
I would welcome that, and I would feel weird if it actually wasn't.
I was about to say at this point, bro, the topic to me for this topic, I'm like at this point, just like I just wonder what what will be the difference of him and the main Hugh. Like I wonder if it's like a evil one, like the Logan, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's one from a different universe that like is cosmic or something. I don't know. Like, is there different versions of him? Maybe it's like the Logan version. You know,
Maybe.
like I wonder.
Yeah, you never know.
How funny would it be if it was like the Wolverine in ours meets the Wolverine in another one that has the yellow and the regular suit, and he's like,
that.
"Oh, I like that. Like,
Yeah.
I want that." And then that's how we get.
They've teased that
That'd be
shit
hard
a few times.
Oh no,
so,
no,
like you know,
we don't even. That's not a question.
Yeah.
They already admitted that he's going to wear it.
Okay,
They confirmed that. Yeah.
You didn't see it, but you haven't seen the Wolverine. Please go see it. If anybody hasn't seen the Wolverine, watch the movie. The Wolverine, not the Origins. Don't watch that. Right. Watch the one after that. That was very fun when he was in Japan. But in that film, at the very end, they do tease their yellow suit in that movie. They just never pay on it.
That's not in Deadpool.
Off. No. It's in the Wolverine.
Because I've seen the shot. Yeah.
It's in the Wolverine at the end, yeah.
But yeah, that would be funny if they played on it in some funny way. But yeah, man. Seems like Hugh's just being Hugh. Just saying stuff out and eating broccoli and stuff.
Right, eating broccoli and chicken in Paris.
I was gonna say something. I was gonna be like,
what's the play he was in? Les Miserables?
We gotta go soon. Because the theater, the kid that was in theater my whole life that was in Les Mis twice, and what you call it? We gotta go. You know what? I'm gonna give you bail though. It's French. It's how to use a poster now.
I'm American.
Say it again. Say what?
I'm American.
So now you're proud to be an American because you don't know the name of a French thing.
That's so American.
Hold on, now I got questions. Have you even seen it? No.
I've seen parts of it. I have actually.
You hate musicals though. So
I'm not the biggest fan.
Can you at least watch the Anne Hathaway scenes? So you can be like, damn, she smoked that job.
I don't know if I've seen those.
No. Like, go watch just her
Maybe
scene.
Okay.
Because trust me, you're not gonna watch it. So
I seen Spirited.
What?
I seen the Spirit. I seen not the Hugh Jackman, the Ryan Reynolds musical with Will Ferrell.
Bro,
it's Spirited.
He said that, and I'm thinking of the horse, like Spirit. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Hey man, I gotta get this guy. It is. You know what it is? I heard that was good. I got. Yo, help me get Zen hip to some musicals. What do I make him watch? That's not whack. Watch Dreamgirls, bro. You ever seen Dreamgirls?
I've seen. How about I say? I actually have.
Like you black. That's kind of mean.
I did kind of see that movie.
Kind of? Like really, bro? You ain't see the whole Dreamgirls?
Like I remember Eddie Murphy in that John. He was wilding.
You should probably rewatch it. You definitely sound like you ain't seen it.
I've seen it before. I've
Like,
seen parts. Jennifer Hudson was upset the whole time.
No, sorry, I'm gonna scream. I'm like, no. Because if y'all have seen this movie and know what she goes through, and him just being like, "Yep, Jennifer Hudson was upset for some reason." In the movie. I don't know why.
No, I know why, but it's like, yo, it's Beyonce. But
wait, what?
I'm like,
wait, what are you talking about?
I'm saying, I know.
What does Beyonce have to do with this?
I'm like, you can't be that mad. It's Beyonce. Like, never mind.
What?
This was 3000.
Oh no, you are doing yep. Now, if y'all want it, if y'all give enough comments, we'll do a full Dreamgirls breakdown.
Oh my god!
Just let us know what's going on. That'd be such a good day. We can film it.
Yeah, but thank y'all for.
He said it's Beyonce. We gotta go. That is good. I had to think about it. I'm like, what do you mean? Oh, you nasty. You so wrong. Oh my god. I'm telling Amber, did you hear him? We talk about this week at home. But yeah, y'all, this is fun.
It was, man. Back to the Essence episode.
Right, back to the. You keep saying Essence, and that's my sister's name, so I keep getting really confused. I'm like, she is not here. But no, you're right. Back to the Essence. Well, I'm tired. I gotta go sleep.
Oh my god.
Okay, it was lit.
It was lit. What?
I'm looking now, bro. I don't know what's going on.
It was lit.
But always shout out Sound Gallery.
Yes, yes.
For having us in this lovely space, and please book with them. Also, Agents of Fandom.
Yes, yes.
Always gang
Shout out
gang.
TJ Garrett, whole gang.
Yes,
everybody.
And all the pods on their platform.
Yes, Fandom Academy. Yeah.
This is episode 28, and
I was listening to 3000, and we'll be back. Oh, and if you're here still, please like, comment, and subscribe.
all three.
It helps us in the algorithm. You know, we're trying to make some big moves this year. We need your help.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean?
You're trying. Help us, help you, help us.
For real.
Help.
So yeah, thank you if you're still watching.
Yes.
Yeah. And listening. 3000. Peace out.
Down. Isn't an illusion? I don't sound like that. I know I don't sound like that record. I was just playing. Stop it. I'll go now.